Thank you very much. First of all, my special greeting to the President of SM Supermall, Ms. Ami S. Garcia. Magandang umaga sa inyo and welcome to Parañaque. And my greetings also to the leaders of Parañaque over here. We have the Barangay Captain of Barangay Marcelo Green, Chris Aguilar, the Barangay Captain of Barangay San Valley, Lani Santos. I saw earlier Councilor Bert Bonsol of Barangay Don Bosco. Of course, Joy Tambunting, representing Vice Mayor Gaston Bunting. I'd like to tell Madam Garcia that the barangays that I mentioned, Barangay Marcelo Green, Barangay Don Bosco, Barangay San Valley, these are the most adjacent barangays to SM Bicutan. And I think their constituents contribute a lot to the economy of SM Bicutan. Kaya palapakan natin yung mga kapitan dito. Kasama ang ating Vice Mayor. I also would like to greet the other global world-class personalities that are here. Liliante Mendoza, Ruben Lorente, and Jonathan Madon. These are world-class artists and you make us very proud to be Filipinos because of your world achievements. I have a number of times congratulated the SM Group in my conversations, not only with Madam Garcia, but with the patriarch of the SM Group, Mr. Henry C. Many years ago, for all their achievements in projecting the Philippines as a world-class community through their SM malls, among the best all over the world. I have congratulated also Madam Garcia for their spirit of environmentalism, their contribution to environmentalism, especially with the coming of Mr. Albert Gore a few days from now. But today, invited pa kami dun sa speech ni Albert Gore. The next ko si Marian, sabi ko, Marian, paano mo makakuha ng ticket dun sa speech ni Albert Gore? Sabi niya, titingnan ba niya? Hanggang ngayon, tinitingnan pa rin niya. Pagod ko na si Mr. Albert Gore in one presentation about 2 years ago, but I would like some of my friends to be able to witness also the dazzling, spectacular presentation of Mr. Albert Gore to make them more conscious of the environment, of ecology, especially of global warming and the climate change. But today, I would like to especially congratulate the SM Group through Madam Garcia for giving special attention, giving respect, and giving special recognition to the OFWs. And I'm very happy that they have coined a new term, Global Pinoy. Perhaps in the evolution of Filipino lexicon, maybe eventually the term Global Pinoy will replace the term OFW to make it more special, to really define the Filipino worker working abroad, Global Pinoy. I would like to tell everybody here that Congressman Toyo Goles is an exponent of the Global Pinoy, OFW. If you look at my record in the House of Representatives, either in plenary debate and in committee work, I've always been very active when it comes to the Filipino diaspora, Filipino workers abroad. I have contributed so much in increasing the budget of TESDA, which is a very critical agency in enhancing the skills of the Global Pinoy. I have a bill that passed at committee level, and this is the bill to liberalize the placement of Filipino workers abroad, because right now, many of them are experiencing some problems in processing their travel abroad and facing so much restriction. It passed committee level. It passed also plenary level, but unfortunately, hindi umabot do sa bicameral. But since I've been re-elected as Congressman of 2nd District of Parañaque, one of the first bills that I'm going to file would be that bill. I'm going to refile it as my contribution to the welfare and the promotion of the global Pinoy in our country. Just like what Madam Garcia mentioned, the global Pinoy, the OFW, is probably, if you put them, you lump them together, they are the single biggest economic component, the biggest contributor to the GNP. Madam Garcia mentioned something like 14%, $18 billion a year, and growing at the rate of maybe 7, 8, 10%, in spite of the global financial problem that we experienced 2 years ago. It continued to rise against all odds. And I believe that with the proper promotion, the number of 8.5 million, I'm hearing another number from Madam Garcia, or 12 million, maybe more, if you consider all the Filipino descent workers either temporarily stationed abroad or permanently stationed abroad, maybe 14 million, 11% of the Philippine population of about 90 million are global Pinoys. So this is not just a GNP factor, but a big social factor, and they contribute so much. Now, the Global Pinoy Center, together with BDO, will be able to harness this potent economic force, this economic power of $18 billion every year and growing, so that this money can be recycled and plowed back to the economy for sound investments. This is going to be a big multiplier instead of this money, let's say, drifting and floating in so many areas which may not be high priority. Let the banking system, through the Global Pinoy Center, take care of this so that they will end up in sound investments and will really address the top priorities of the country. And I would like to congratulate the SM Group and Madam Garcia for this great contribution to not only to the global Pinoy, but to the national economy. Binabati ko rin kayo sapagkat napakaganda ng mga serbisyo binibigay ninyo para sa mga global Pinoy. Yung internet, online, even a free telephone system. Kanina si Kapitan Danny Santos, bumubulong si Kapitan Chris Aguilar. Paano ba makakuha ng ID dito sa Global Pinoy? Para paminsan-minsan, pwede kami magpunta doon sa Global Pinoy Center, have coffee, pwede mag-online, tumingin ng mga online news, mag-internet. By the way, Madam Garcia, I'd like to congratulate you because your Wi-Fi system, not only here, but in all SM malls that I visited, the signals are very strong. While here, I can check my Facebook, check online news, and kanina lang, tinitingnan ko yung Facebook ko because I uploaded some